For What's Hot, we talk about stories that have us all talking.
We are joined by Tracy Johnson with Tempo Milwaukee, plus Jeff Wagner is back. All right, first one, here we go. Troubles continue for the former mayor of Sheboygan. Bob Ryan is now facing fourth-degree sexual assault charges involving a drinking binge that took place last July down in Elkhart Lake. According to witnesses, Ryan placed his hands on a female's stomach and chest when he was drunk at a bar. Take it away, guys. What do you think?
Well, actually, that's kind of a sanitized version of what it says. I mean, he's drunk. He comes up to a woman who's at the bar. He grabs her from behind by the breasts and squeezes. She then tells him, knock it off, don't do this. And the allegations are he goes back and he does it again. I have issues with why they waited so long to issue these charges, especially since if he had survived the recall, it would really be a mess. But having said that, if this was your wife or your girlfriend or your niece or your, any female relative or stuff, you'd be outraged about this. And I think he deserves to be charged. Now, he denies doing it. That's what the court system is for.
Yeah, of course he denies doing it. He was wasted at the time. This is a troubled man. If he doesn't go to jail, he needs some serious therapy, or this is just going to keep happening again and again and again. He needs to be saved from himself.
Yeah. You know, one of the things I think is interesting about this is that, Tracy, that apparently the woman who was grabbed, she's there with a male friend. I'm surprised the male friend didn't haul off and just punch this guy in the nose because, I mean, I think that's typically the reaction. You know, you're there and somebody's behaving in this boorish type of fashion. And again, he says he didn't do it, but, okay, this is like, what, day 2 of a 3-day binge or whatever. Hey, there's big issues here.
This is like Wisconsin's version of Charlie Sheen. I mean, it's just like, what's next?
I think that is the question, though. I mean, are we going to see more out of this guy? I mean, it just seems like, you know, another layer.
Well, see, that's the other thing that I just don't get. Look, I understand, okay, blind drunk. But I don't understand, you know, so drunk that, you know, you decide to act out in this particular fashion. And then when you get confronted, that's the other dazzling detail in the complaint. He says, well, I can do anything I want. You know, I'm the mayor of Sheboygan or something like that. Okay, I'm sorry, you're the mayor of Sheboygan. That gives you a right to go around molesting women? I don't think so.
But back to your point, I have to wonder why now? And why does this woman come forward now?
Well, she had come forward originally, but then, you know, was reluctant, for the way I understand it. She had made the complaint after it happened, and then with all the media attention, was reluctant to come forward. It happened in June or July. They didn't get around to interviewing her until November, and then they don't issue charges until, what now, April. You do wonder why the DA sat on this long. And again, if he hadn't lost in a recall, this would really be a mess.
All right, more media attention, I'm sure, to come, guys. Thank you.